Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. So I'm going to zoom in on the Ferrari time frame in a moment. I just want to show you the macro outlook. There's a couple of macro outlooks that I'm looking at right now. Potentially this is kind of huge wave one. This is a correction just there, back down into that bear market right there. And right now this is the beginning of a new impulsive move up for XRP. There's that scenario, but there's equally a bearish scenario. And what we've done within this, we've got a low. Okay, this is an impulsive break, and right now we're retracing in a large ABC correction within a flag or a channel back down to this low. Okay, and we did it in a previous cycle where we broke out, came back in this flag. Okay, this channel broke out, never lost the low from which it came. This C leg, this end of wave two, like now. This is potentially what we need to see going forward, or the start of this impulsive break, corrective, and then break out there. This is sort of scenario that I'm looking at for XRP, but there is equally a bearish scenario which I'm going to show you, and I'll show you everything. Okay, so if we can come down and hold these nominal level support in this retracement potentially going through, you have to see one thing: this level of resistance, this white trend line here. As soon as you see that broken, that's a really bullish statement. Like I said to you, you've seen it here, falling back to support, never lost the lows, boom, breakout. And we've got a very similar scenario that we're looking at here as well. You got this downtrend just there for XRP. Look at this whopping bear market, come down, overextension, boom, 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 come down. Look at the gap in the EMAs right there. Okay, coming down, massive bear market, low balled out in March 2020, broke out. Where did we find support on the trend line? Okay, ran into the resistance, created this trend line just there, where we ran into the resistance, and then we came back, and where did we find support on this trend line? So previous resistance becomes support, confirmation, and then we're breaking out again. And what you've done, you've broken this trend line. Okay, and where have you found support? On the trend line in the A leg. But what we've done here, into anticipation, I was hoping for some kind of blow off top mania rally here for the crypto markets, would see that high broken, and then you will be up there for XRP. But it's not done that. What it's done is put in a large ABC correction here where Bitcoin topped, which was April 2021 as well. And I think that is where Bitcoin topped, and there's a lot of confluence there, with the bearish divergences, the CBBI indicator, which I've gone through today, and a lot of the altcoins have just put in this ABC zigzag. So potentially, we're looking for the correction to be over, and I think that once it is over, it's going to, rear its head that it's over by breaking this white trend line. It really is that simple. So again, if you're sort of looking for, a confirmation statement, just wait for that. Sit back, chill, relax, don't potentially catch a falling knife or lose any money or whatever. Just wait for that scenario to play out, fall back to support, entry point, see you later. Because every time it does it, look, we broke this trend line just there, broke out, wait, don't buy the big green candles, you can get shafted with the big red dildos, come back to support, wait for that, boom, does it every time. Look, broke out, came back to support, boom, see you later. Okay, build a foundation. That's what I'm looking for. That's what we need to see, for the confirmation that you have bottom. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say to you. So this was confirmation of bottom because you broke out, fell back to support, and you got your impulsive break. Now this impulsive break here, we met two 1618 targets, traded them like an absolute boss. Okay, you wasn't around when I was making them videos just there, because I wasn't making videos just there. What happened was there, I was telling family and friends the targets, and they said to me, you need to put it on YouTube, and I did. And when XRP was cooling up here, I said to you, this is going to go to 196. Okay, I think 197, I do apologize. And it met the absolute dollar and the cent target. And I told everyone as well, in videos, please think about your position in crypto and XRP at that point, because you've got to come back in. You're overextended, too much greed, you got parabola, you're taking off into space. You've got to come back for support. If you hold the support, fantastic. And that's exactly what we did. We came back to the EMAs, the 20 EMA, and we was looking for a continuation, because this cycle, every single cycle, we have a blow off top mania phase of bull run, and we never got it. Okay, so I've not got a crystal ball, but at the end of the day, we've had this ABC correction potentially coming back to support. If we hold this support right now, just like down here, I was telling family and friends, you've got that target, and then we retrace, or telling family and friends, we've got that target. But right now I'm telling you that if this low holds, you are looking at $6, what is it, $6 something, isn't it, from there to there. I think you're looking at $6.48, for XRP, which would see you break that high. And then this just adds confidence to the fact that obviously it has to hold all this support, and retracement has to hold this support for this breakout scenario. But from here right now, if it plays out exactly like this impulsive break and this impulsive break, where a lot of my family and friends did really well, just here, you could be looking at this point here off this low that we found in June. You could be looking at a whopping trade of around about 1,772% for XRP when everyone's really ultra bearish. And if we drop the RSI in, just there, we're at historic levels in the floor. If you drop a horizontal line in, Alt H on your keyboard, you can see you double tap, triple tap down here on this bottom. Look at that, creating a massive divergence down there. a bullish divergence, because you're making a series of lower lows and you basically flatlining the RSI. So we could do that again. We could have a mega crash where we dip down, but the bottom historical data is showing us that the bottom is here or thereabouts, isn't it? But like I said to so many people, tops never feel like tops and bottoms never feel like bottoms. I wish I could tell you exactly 100%, yeah, your bottom's in, but we need to see confirmation of that. And the only way we're going to see confirmation is if you look at the charts, you break key level resistance, and fall back to its support. It's your confirmation. So there is a chance, there is an absolute chance right now that XRP's bottomed. He's flatlining on the RSI down here, so there is an absolute chance, but there's no guarantees. Remember, I don't give guarantees on this channel, and nothing I say is financial advice. So if this is the bottom and we're building a base right now and we do start to break up, because we're, like I said to you, we are really overextended through the EMAs here. We've pushed through these EMAs without any level of resistance. So if right now this is the bottom, okay, and we've got this A, B, C correction, and right now we start to coil up and we start to come back up, break this level of resistance. If you start to see that retracement, like I said to you, that red trend line there around about 0.55, breaking that is an extremely bullish statement. So just wait for that scenario to play out, and then break out. You're potentially going to see big green candles here as well, like these impulsive breaks, because this is what XRP does. But I would wait for a big red candle after the confirmation break. It's a confirmation of support. But eventually, if we do start to come up and we see this one fib broken here just there at 197, which was a technical target which met an absolute dollar and cent before we come in for the ABC retracement right there, you're up there, and that's your minimal target, $6.48. okay, and obviously this is going to be some kind of mania phase, a rally phase of a bull run, where you could actually start to come up to these levels which we've had for a very long time for XRP. So let's take a look at the 4-hourly time frame right now for XRP. So looking at XRP on a 4-hourly time frame, and like I said to you, carving out some kind of ascending triangle down here. Let's take a look. And what we've been doing on BitGet is moving our stops up on each swing low. Do you see that? So like I said to you here, this is a really strong level of support. If you start to see it come down, put some bids in with a stop loss on that low. And right now, again, this is a good area to move your stops up to on this particular trade that we're going through right now, because at this point, I said to you, potentially creating some kind of ascending triangle, lovely reversal pattern down here for XRP. We coil up, and then you start to break out. You can see we've wicked out here and we've ran into 236, but right now we are getting a close above the 4-hourly EMAs and on the verge of creating a bullish cross as well. So this is technically quite nice. Okay, if we can get this follow through, this is where you're going to start to see a retracement. Now this is a key level resistance going forward for XRP, and this, like I said to you, by the blood, by the fear, this could be a really good opportunity to ride a lovely little, whether or not it's impulsive or retracement, whatever, you just ride the waves. Okay, from here to here to this 702 fib. I think we're building longs down here, so you're looking at a whopping 17% long trade. But if we start to break that 702 fib, then you're looking at a breakout here and taking out the 1 fib at 04095. Then your minimal target becomes the 1272 at 04384. You've got the 1618 up here at 04781. Now there is a possibility here that we're going to look at some kind of big impulsive break. I'm going to show you why, because potentially this could be 1 and this could be 2. Okay, and like I said to you, we need to see the 702 fib broken, because this is usually where you retrace to before coming back down. Okay, and this could potentially be some kind of 1, this is an A, this is a B, and you've got some kind of C, and it gets really nasty and shakes people out. But I'll try and show you all the waves and the moves as best as I can, but there's a little scenario. This is a very bullish scenario I'm going to show you right now. Okay, and people say I'm really bullish, but like I've said to you, your wave 3 is usually the most powerful within a sort of impulsive move. So possibly this is some kind of leading diagonal impulsive move up. Okay, because you potentially, like I said to you, this is a large 3, this is a 4, and this is a 5, and we're bottomed out, right? So we've got a potential 1. This is a wave 2 that's possibly complete, and right now we're looking at a kind of third wave. Okay, that starts to come up really powerful. Now the third wave usually gets to the 2 fib or somewhere between the 2 and the 2.272. With overextension, you do start to see a massive impulsive move to the 2.272. Obviously, now you can see that if you start to do that and you start to come up, this would indicate that, okay, this is some kind of third wave, because it's a very strong level of resistance just there for XRP, which is where you're running into at the moment. Okay, and like I said to you, carving out some kind of whopping ascending triangle here, where you're starting to come up like that. Do you see that? So you would need the power here to break this level of resistance, and that's what you do usually see in third waves. Okay, key levels of resistance broken within third waves, and at this point you could say, okay, this is a big third wave, we come in some kind of wave 4, and then you get your 5 wave breakout, okay, which brings you up to this red line here. Like I said to you, this is going to be maximum FOMO at this point, because you could say, okay, well, XRP is bottomed and you're breaking this red trend line, but at this point, this is your wave 1. This is all one. Do you understand? So, like I said to you, there's a bullish scenario that this is a potential big, massive wave 1 like that, okay? And you've got all these subsets of bullish waves, impulsive and corrective waves within that, 5 waves basically within wave 1. And at that point, that red trend line just there, that 058, is major resistance. So at that point, you could expect key resistance, and it's equally around about the 032 fib. At that point, you're going to start to come back, and where you're going to find support is on this red trend line, which I said to you, if you start to break that, okay, if we take a look at the daily time frame right here, when you start to see these levels of resistance broken, you do usually come back to the support. So this is a potential scenario that we're looking at, that this is some kind of impulsive wave 1. Then you're going to go for a massive wave 2, okay, which brings you back down to the support of this red trend line. Like I said to you, break resistance, fall back to support. And if you start to see that scenario play out, then that could be your entry point if you're looking for a fantastic entry point for XRP of a level of confirmation that your bottom's in, because this will be impulsive, this will be corrective, coming back down to this trend line. Like I said to you, this is a bullish scenario, and then you get continuation. This will be a large third wave as well, potentially something like that down the line for XRP. So it's a possible scenario that I'm looking at. Like I said to you, those that pick bottoms get smelly fingers, and if you don't want to catch a falling knife, just wait for that scenario to play out, because it's potentially right now, it's potentially on the cusp of it going forward. If it happens, you'll think, oh, wow, some kind of genius, but it's not. It's just technical analysis. It's a potential setup right now, because like I said to you, what you've done here, you've melted through that previous support here without backtesting it as resistance. So I think that is a massive level of resistance, and this could be the wave 1 into that resistance, where you start to come in for a wave 2. Everyone thinks you're still in a bear market, but you just retrace into this red trend line, hold it as support in a massive ABC wave 2, and you've got your confirmation that this is your low, and then you can start to see, look at this, you've got a massive ascending triangle on resistance like that. Possible scenario going forward for XRP, and if we start to see that, it's super ultra bullish, and it's confirming that the lows in, and your minimal target going forward is $6.48 or something like that, isn't it? We'll ride all the waves together. Hope you understand that update. But right now, you can trade all this. Like I said to you, move your stops up on BitGet, because this is basically a little ascending triangle on a daily time frame. You run into resistance. If you start to break that level of resistance just there, you confirm a break in a retracement for XRP. And you're carving out a lovely, larger ascending triangle down there. Like I said to you, over a longer period of time, and then it's ascending triangle, ascending triangle, ascending triangle after ascending triangle, double bottoms, triple bottoms, and all that, and that's what you're looking for. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.